Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today I have no beard and I am reviewing episode 12 of Zenkaiger. It was a thing where I shaved it and it was a mistake. So if you want to help me relieve my pain, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. So we're going to review Zenkaiger episode 12, which wasn't a bad episode. It kind of showed the love of Gaion with humans and stuff, and how much he loves them and wants to protect them. This episode, I think, also kind of gave more character development towards Zox, which isn't bad, but I kind of want more character development with everybody else. It just seems like that is pretty much it. Like, we're not getting much. It's all about Zox, and that's not a bad thing, but generally, goddamn, it annoys me. So this entire episode is based on a recycled monster from Recycled World, which, again, reusing it, not got any bad guys, just use the same monster and slap a sticker on it going recycled, and there we go. So Recycled's power is that he is able to absorb all the people and turn them into the minions, the bad people, and he's recycled them, which again wasn't too bad. They're called Kodaks. Apparently that's the name. I will not remember it, but yeah, he's recycled all the people into Kodaks, and the general gives them all kind of gears to kind of give them powers, but it's more kind of to make them move forward. So I was like, oh, okay. This is something that I didn't kind of expect. It's a very smart move if you want to stop people from attacking. You don't want the bad, you don't want the Zenkaigers to like go for you whatsoever. It's literally just kind of, we found a way around this so you can't hit us, because I think they mentioned later on that they will remember when they come back to life that, they were punched in the face, they were hurt, and that's something that they don't want, which again is fine. I understand it, but I kind of feel like that's a bit of a cop-out. It'd be more kind of like, oh, I don't understand what happened. What's going on? It's like, ha, you seem to have got that one. Now, I will say 100% in this that Twokaiser, Zox, doesn't give a shit. Like, literally, he would attack everybody to get what he wants. He would not take no for an answer, and he just doesn't kind of, like, care. So the main two gears that we use in this is Deca Ranger and the Go-Onger, which I knew that they were going to do. It's kind of interesting that they didn't use like a hybrid, which I thought that they would have. But those are the two that we normally see, which again isn't too bad for me. The way that they use the Deca Ranger gear is that they get arrested. Well, basically it's Duran, Majin, and Vrum that actually just kind of grabs Fox or Twokaiser and puts him in handcuffs, and that's it. So back at the kind of the home base, the shop, Twokaiser or Vox, I don't know which one to say. I'm going to say whichever I want. I don't care. He starts looking over the gears and just mentions that none of them are Piratopia, and that's pretty much it. He decides that he's going to go out and fight the others, and this is when Run kind of goes after him because he doesn't want the humans to be kind of hurt, and that's a really kind of good way of doing it. Like, I would say, out of all things, I'd be like, do you know what? That's actually a kind of cool thing. The next part of this is very simple. Is Kaito and the rest have this idea, or mainly Kaito has this idea of becoming like a showgirl, like the stuff that you see in Vegas, big feathers and like everywhere, like kind of flamingos and stuff. And rather than hurting the Kudriks and the people, what he's going to do is he's going to make them laugh, because apparently Kikinoids can be tickled. They can laugh because they feel that. We saw it with Gaion at the very beginning. So this is the entire plan. They go around, they use it to kind of make everybody laugh, and thus therefore they're able to take the fake gears away from them so they can actually look around and something like that. It's basically said, like, if you take it from them, that's pretty much the entire thing, which again, not bad. Just I kind of thought that maybe they could use like a magnet or something. Like, they could have used another gear, but I'm guessing that they wanted to be showy. Now, I loved Majin all kind of dressed up like this. I was like, damn, that's actually kind of a cool outfit, and it really kind of like suits her. So when we get to the fighting part, to me, it wasn't that bad. It was actually quite nice to see that Gaion as well as Zox we're able to kind of like team up and actually be it. Now, also, I didn't kind of think, and I reckon this is what's going to happen. Vox starts laughing because he sees what happens with Kaito and the others, and he's like, oh my god, Kaito, you're a really funny guy, and he actually starts just laughing at it, which I'm guessing is going to kind of bring in more, how do I say, like, it's going to like build them up kind of together, which I generally kind of think is a really, really good way of doing this. As soon as all of this kind of goes on, I like you said, as I said, I really like Gaion and Zox like teaming up and actually fighting together, because actually they do look like a really good combo that they could literally go all out, which is something that I kind of wanted to see. And also, one thing I will mention is normally we get the whole dun 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 like when they go like change Zenkai, but it was like literally change Zenkai, shot one blast, literally it's just pull it around once. So I think that they kind of bring it out a little bit more, where they just kind of like shoot it and it's like bomb over, and I'm just like, I kind of like this. I kind of like the way they're doing it. And obviously because Gaion's run off, so Gaion runs off towards Recycling World, so everyone jumps on run just to kind of zoom and catch up with him, I thought, which was quite nice. We get Vox transforming into Twokaiser, which again is a very quick like spin once shoot, so it's not going like for the first full amount, which again stood out. Like this, if they keep doing this, I'm going to be more okay with what they do. So as we get in, we see obviously we see Ricky's form in the Megazord. So, and I really love the name. We have to find the name. I really love what they called it. I like it. It's the Twokaiser Ricky, and I love this. But before we get into that part, which is different, the main fighting is like when Recycle World turns into a giant version of himself. He's able to recycle the monsters from the other series, such as like, you know, you've got Mushroom World, you've got Boxing Ring World, you've got all the characters that we've seen previously, which is a very unique way of recycling the monsters. Obviously just got a little name on the badge, and this is when Kaito and all the others just kind of use their powers, and like they fight them, but they lose and they get knocked back, and this is the first time that we've seen like just Kaito and all that just lose. And I was like, I kind of really like this. But then again, having Twokaiser just come in, I generally thought that was a way where, you know, it's more kind of showing off. So again, it should just literally be Twokaiser just leads this, because I feel that everything is with Twokaiser, it's nothing with the others. Now, one of the biggest things that we leave off on in this episode is the fact that Stacy comes back with his Megazord, and he decides that he destroys Recycle World, which again, like I can understand that he wants to be the main person, but if you've got Recycle World that's able to recycle these monsters, wouldn't it be better to kind of have those like him around so they can make multiple ones of them? It just makes me like, it feels like Stacy wants to be the only person left, the one person to take them down. Now, Twokaiser in the Ricky Twokaiser O Ricky formation just is super strong. Like, it feels like this is an OP Megazord. It is able to use its Gatling gun as a hitter, use it as a Gatling gun, and also kind of like also do really fast kicks, which looked a bit off because obviously it's 3D. But I just feel like in this entire episode, it's more about Twokaiser, and that kind of annoys me because I want to see character development with all the others. That's what I kind of really want to see. Going back to when they were fighting, I did really like the fact that the bad guys used the same sort of thing as what we saw previously in one of the episodes with Jiren and all that, when they used the giant Gatlinger. So we see like the evil version, and they even kind of mention this, saying like, oh, you know, sometimes all the bad guys kind of team up together, so this is what you've got. And that was kind of it. That was all the main parts of this episode. I felt like it was a good episode. I feel like it was a lot stronger than what we've had previously. I really do think that. But I feel again like it's just on Twokaiser alone, and I feel like if you're now relying on him to be the main person for this, I don't think it's going to work. I feel like your show is going to kind of end much later on, which I feel is kind of a big thing. Like, I would rather have more character development with Kaito and stuff like that, rather than always it being focused on Twokaiser. It just feels like they've kind of given up on the others, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm going to leave that. What are your thoughts? Do you like this? Do you not? Are you still watching Zenkaiger, or have you given up? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。